Someone stole my panels. Look at that. I was a day before getting them off there and onto the new stand, and somebody stole them. Isn't that great? Actually, I'm just kidding. They're over here. Boy, it sure was a pain in the ass to get these down, and I designed it that way so that it would be. Spent about 2 hours getting these off. I got everything off the shed. There's the wire that was buried underneath the ground. Everything's laying here. What I'm going to try to do is utilize as much of this as I possibly can. I see no need in buying a whole bunch of new wire and everything. If I can use the same ground wire, if I can use the same wires for the 5 panels, the original 5 panels, then that's what I'm going to do. For the next 5 panels, obviously, I already bought new breakers, and I'm going to have to buy wire for that, but I shouldn't have to invest too much to get that grounded, because I don't need new ground rods. These ground rods haven't been in the ground but more than about 6 months, so you can actually see just how wiggly they are. There's still some tension near the bottom of the ground rods, but shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it's not like it's been in here for a couple years and it's going to be difficult. I'm actually going to use a trick. I'm going to use a jack, and I'm going to have a jack on a piece of wood. I'm going to bring the jack underneath here, and I'm just going to jack it up, and it should come out. If that doesn't work, then I'll use a pipe wrench, and I'll use that as an extension, and then as the pipe wrench is turning and coming up, the rod should come out just fine. Once the rod comes up about a foot or two, then it should just come right out. Same for the other side. So there's that, and yeah, I mean, right now the next step is to actually put these on 2x4s. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to measure it out, drill it, and the 2x4s, should be able to see, I got the 2x4s laying there. The 2x4s are actually going to lay across here like that. So I'll have 3 sets of 5 panels going up. Now here's a good thing. You can see here it's about 1 o'clock actually in the afternoon, and you see why I raised this up so high was because you can see that this is exposed to the sun. Right at this point here, you can see is where it starts to shade. So when I measured it, I used a tape measure, and I brought the tape measure up, and I found exactly where the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock sun was, and this is where it, you know, basically was at the lowest point where the sun was going to be shaded. So that's why I built it this high, so that no matter what, even on December 23rd, when the sun is at the lowest in the sky, I'm still going to be fully exposed to the sun. So that's exactly why I designed it with this much height. So anyway, that's another quick update. Pain in the butt to get this drilled, get the panels on the boards, holes drilled properly. It's really a pain, so that'll probably take me another day, but should. Oh, and one more positive thing about doing this, my combiner box is actually going to be right here on this 2x6, right here in the middle. As close to, you know, center of the panels as possible to use the least amount of wire. And this direct burial wire here, this U2 wire, I'll be able to trim this, and you can see where the wire goes in to the house right here. So I'll probably only be using about maybe 6-7 feet of wire rather than 30 feet going all the way out there. So that's really going to lower the resistance. So I should be able to boost my voltage by doing so. But anyways, so cool. That's my update for today. When I make some progress and actually get some panels up there, I'll give you another update. So, alright guys, take care.